Hello children, welcome back to our biology classes. I hope that you have completed all the exercises as well as all the discussions, all the topics of first chapter very carefully. So now it's the time to start the second chapter, that is the reproduction in plants. Yes, like animals and other human beings, in plants reproduction is also required. So what is the definition of reproduction? Reproduction is the production of new organisms from the old one or from the previous one. Okay, so in plants also reproduction takes place to produce their progenies. Now the question is there, how the plants reproduce. Plants not only reproduce by one mean, plants reproduce by several means. This is called as mode of reproduction in plants. So I will tell you by this flow chart. Mode of reproduction in plants taking place by three ways. First is asexual reproduction, second vegetative propagation, and the third is sexual reproduction. Let me give you an overview of that, and then I will tell you about each and every type of reproduction in detail. First, in asexual reproduction, first of all, let me tell you what is asexual reproduction. The reproduction in which only one parent is required, that is called as asexual. Means from one organism only the new daughter cells are produced. So it is of around four types: budding, fission, fragmentation, and spore formation. Vegetative propagation are also divided into two types. First is natural method and another is artificial method. Natural method are those methods by which the first of all, vegetative propagation क्या होता है? Means when the plant part other than the sexual part. What is the sexual part of the plant? That is the flower. तो जब फ्लावर के अलावा प्लांट का कोई और पार्ट रिप्रोडक्शन में डायरेक्टली पार्टिसिपेट करता है, देन दिस टाइप ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन इज कॉल्ड एज वेजिटेटिव प्रोपगेशन. सो इट इज़ ऑफ two types. The first is natural method and another is artificial method. Natural method means the plant part reproduce new progenies by their vegetative part by themselves, by naturally. Okay, इसमें by roots, by stems, by adventitious buds or leaves. And the second is artificial, जिसमें we are introducing the propagatory method. Okay, artificially by taking their vegetative part. इसमें ये भी फोर टाइप्स के होते हैं: by stem cutting, by layering, by grafting, by tissue culture. These are the four types of artificial method of reproduction. And the third is sexual reproduction, when both male and female gamete are required for the process of reproduction, where gametes are formed as after gamete formation fertilization takes place, and as a result of fertilization zygote is formed and a new organism is developed. So the first type of asexual reproduction is binary fission. Let me tell you what is asexual reproduction, where one single organism divide and produce two or more than two individuals. Okay, so these genetically identical individuals are called as clone. Second characteristic, third characteristic होता है asexual reproduction का. The third type of asexual reproduction characteristic is no gamete formation takes place and no fertilization takes place. So these are the three main characteristics of asexual reproduction. So asexual reproduction is also of many types. First we will discuss about the binary fission. As the name indicate, binary, bi means two, fission means split होना, to split. So in this case, in binary fission, the parent organism or the parent cell splits into two. First of all, it lengthen, okay, and the genetic material which is lying, the cytoplasmic material which is inside the cell is also started dividing into two, and as a result of this lengthening, what happened, they splits completely and two daughter cells are formed. So you can see here, from one parent cell no other parent is required, only one parent cell is completely divided into two daughter cells which are exactly similar to the parent. This type of fission is called as binary fission. Okay, in what type of organism it takes place? In bacteria, some unicellular algae, and some of the fungi. This process takes place. Second method is budding. As you can understand by this budding, what happened in parent cell? New buds are started arising on the parent cell. Okay, from one parent, one bud, then another bud. There are so many chains of the buds, and each and every bud detach from their parents and give rise to a new individual. Okay, so this type of budding, this type of asexual productions are observed in yeast, the fungus. Now the third type of asexual reproduction is fragmentation. What happens, as you can understand by its name only, the filament or the cell body of the organism is fragmented into different fragments, but each and every fragment will carry all the structures which are found in the parent cell, and each fragment will give rise to a new individual. This type of asexual production is seen in Spirogyra, this is algae, mosses, that is Bryophyta, and liverwort also. Okay, so this is common in that. Now the next is, it is little bit difficult, complex than the other. It is the spore formation. What happened in few of the fungi is, this is the structure of a normal generalized structure of fungi, where a stolon is found. From the stolon, branches arises in upward direction, and each branch ends into a solen structure that is called as a sporangium, in which spores are present. Okay, and this stolon are attached with any of the substrate. As it is found in a fungi, means it is heterotrophic in nature, so it has to attach with any of the substrate to absorb its nutrition. So it is attached on the stolon and attached formally by the root-like structure. This is called as rhizoids. It is compared to the root of the higher plants. From this rhizoids, the nutrition are absorbed by the host, and it is sent and transported to the upward direction in whole fungi. Okay. So here we have to talk about the spore formation. What happens inside the sporangium? Black color or dark color granular structures are being prepared, and at the time of maturity, जब ये sporangium mature हो जाता है, तो this sporangial wall जो होती है, that is ruptures, वो burst हो जाती है, and these spores are eliminated or distributed throughout the locality. As the sporangium ruptures, the spores are coming out from this and floating in air and can be carried out by wind from one place to another, and as soon each and every spore, as soon it get a proper substrate, it is started germinating and it is giving rise to a new individual, just like its parent, by producing rhizoids as well as the sporangiophore and the sporangium. So let me tell you what type of organisms are performing this type of asexual production in fungi, especially in the bread mold and some of the mosses and ferns, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. So let me tell you the few characteristics of spores. Spores are tiny, thick-walled and resistant asexual productive bodies. सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स होती हैं, दीज आर द रेजिस्टेंट, मीन्स दे कैन नॉट बी डिस्ट्रॉयड ईजिली बिकॉज देयर बॉडीज आर कवर्ड बाय अ थिक लेयर. ओके, उनकी बॉडी एक थिक लेयर से कवर्ड होती है, जिससे कि वो जल्दी से ईजिली डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं हो पाते हैं. और जब कंडीशन अनफेवरेबल होती है, लाइक दे आर नॉट गेटिंग सफिशिएंट वाटर, दे आर नॉट गेटिंग सफिशिएंट न्यूट्रिशन, एट दैट टाइम ऑल्सो इट्स सर्वाइव. ओके, because it is covered with a thick layer, and whenever it gets a suitable condition, what happen? It is start germinating, as I have told you, and give rise to a new plant or new organism. Okay, so this is all about the asexual reproduction in plants. So for today's session it's enough. Now you just revise well. In the next session we will discuss about the vegetative propagation in plants only. Thank you.